cried at home, not on the street. That is a particular statement that came from Minister Atanganji before the final list of those who will run for 2025 presidential election was made public. And the name of Professor Maurice Kamto is not there. The tension in Cameroon throughout these days was mainly because of Professor Maurice Kamto, because rumors were already circulating that his name would not be there. And then yesterday, a list came out in which there was exactly 13 names. But Professor Maurice Kamto was not there. People say it was fake news. And today, 13 names selected out of 81 names. And then the funny thing here is that there is no way that Professor Maurice Kamto will fight, because many of those who were having that kind of tension, that kind of desire to fight, like Issa Churuma Bakari, their names are there. Kabira Debi, their names are there. So it will be very difficult for Maurice Kamto to rally people to stand up against the decision. So the only thing is for him to petition it or to appeal with the Constitutional Council. And this is all I have to say, that this is the main issue that caused Professor Maurice Kamto this kind of a problem at this point. And this is our first time on TFA Talking Point. Please subscribe to this channel and share this video. I keep on telling you people that if you know that your enemy is very strong, do not provoke him, because he has the power to do and undo. Play game with him until when you take over power, then you can do whatever you want to do to him. When you go out like Mr. Ekene of Manidem came out, went there, deposited the application and said they scored the government through their legs, I knew that that particular statement will cost Maurice Kamto a lot. And then I mentioned a video that time. I said it was a political mistake. It was not right. It was not the right time to make that kind of statement. I don't know that whether the militants of the Cameroon Renaissance movement, who were really desire to be parliamentarians, mayor or councillor in 2020, whether they place a curse on Maurice Kamto, because that mistake that he committed in 2020 is still haunting him up to date. Because he told the militant not to go in for a parliamentary election, a council election, that they must change the electoral code and they must end the Anglophone crisis. And then they stopped, they did not go in. And then a 2025 presidential election came, and he said he wanted to run for 2025 presidential election. And then decided, and then many people were asking, the Anglophone crisis has not ended. They have not changed the electoral code. Why are you running under a corrupt electoral code? Professor Maurice Kamto was unable to answer. This is the truth. And if we start speaking the truth to ourselves, we will. Professor Maurice Kamto was also very arrogant. I keep on saying, I will repeat it again. When you know that your enemy has the power is in the hands of your enemy. You have to play along. You have to play your game very well. He went to France and said nothing will stop him from running for 2025 presidential election. This kind of statement to a government that is corrupt, you cannot have your way. Because it is a challenge to them. That if they allow you to run, it means that they are weak. And the government of Cameroon, that is one of the statements one of the words that they don't want to hear in their life, that they are weak, they are not strong. They don't want it. Especially Mr. Atanganji, who has the power, who is the one on the top of election in Cameroon. He can do and undo. And he's not somebody that anything can shake him. When they asked him recently that many people hate him, he said he's not a woman, that they should be loving him. And that is the person you are looking up to. So I don't know how it would work, but Professor Maurice Kamto, I don't know, I wish you the best. Any means you want to take to be a candidate, do it. You have a lot of support.